Alright, well, paramedic's not going to tell us about the horse, but we definitely heard a horse. I don't see a horse, though. Well, there's our space plane. There's the horse. It's Goldship. No.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Like he's about to pet the horse, like he just can't resist.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
I love how effortlessly she just kicks his ass. And breaks his gun.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Ugh. I love it.
I'm not your boss anymore.
Boss, voiced by Kikako Inoue. Yep,
There's nothing for
mentioned that. She also voiced Rose in MGS2.
Go home.
And wow, what a
Go
different
back to your
character.
boss. There's no
Imagine
need to
voicing
feel that you're
Rose.
virtuous here.
One of the most hated characters in the franchise, and then immediately next game. Anyway, you want to voice the boss? Also, this gun is insane. It fires bullets that tumble end over end. And, yeah, it has infinite ammo. Even Snake's like, that's too many bullets.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Still got the water droplets on the camera. And we got a ghost.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor?
How does the gun have
The mission
infinite
or
ammo?
your beliefs?
Well,
Your duty to your unit or your personal
there's a
feelings?
codec call we can get about it much later that amounts to... Well, you see, it's got like a double drum mechanism with an
You don't
infinity-shaped inner feed. So,
But sooner or
yep,
later you'll
that's
have to
right. That'll
choose.
give you infinite ammo. And that's the answer.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
The answer is magic.
But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you,
I think
you
it
won't
makes me look
survive
cool
long.
and iconic. That's just mean.
If we meet again, I'll kill you.
The only thing that'll hurt the small bones of your hand more than that is trying to beat all those Mario Party minigames. Well, the boss beat me up again.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
Yes, it uses the magic of
Drones are shot
geometry to
hell.
fire
It's up
infinite
in
ammo.
flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
accept it,
Another
you'll never be able to
Japanese voice
That's
actor
not a
trivia
problem.
is that
In
Major
terms of
Zero
sheer
here
technique, I'll
is
never be able
voiced
to beat
by
her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's
Banjo
your enemy
Ginga?
and your objective.
who voiced Liquid
We were
Snake
together for 10 years, and now you
in the
tell me
prior
she's my
games.
enemy?
So him having a British
Hurry to the
accent
factory where
is
Adam is waiting.
kind of the
Scout
English
has probably already
versions,
been sent out to
English language
investigate the
versions
explosion. You've lost your weapon, right?
nod to
You've
that.
got no chance of winning in a battle.
Uh,
Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
but also, maybe in this stream we're a little more familiar with Banjo Ginga as the gun commander from Shadow the Hedgehog.
What's this?
Yep.
Huh?
Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Let's just...
What's going on? Respond.
Please move away. Please move away. Please move away. Please move away. Please move away.
Confirm their status.
Okay.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Yeah, you're just seeing things. Get the hell out of here, buddy.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Yeah, you do that.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. At least we get this cool sneaking music. Alright, we're gonna try and move on without incident, hopefully. But I think some more dudes might be coming. Yep. So let's just stay here. And he sees me. This isn't good. This isn't good. Can we get some more? There we go. There we go. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Oh no. Well. Well, hey. The Major did say we have to make our presence known a little bit, so let's make our presence known a little bit. And that's the basics of CQC right there. I almost get spotted. I almost always get spotted at that. I can't speak. I almost always get spotted at this point of the game. It's fine, though. It's fine. Yep, firmly toss them onto the floor. Nothing in this log anymore. So all of the weapons and items we got in the Virtuous mission, unfortunately, don't carry over. Quite upsetting. And a lot of the items that were here before just aren't anymore. So we're even more naked of a snake than we may have originally thought. Speaking of which, we can pick naked. And yeah, you can just play the game shirtless. It's not really recommended. But, you know, it is pretty hunky. And I believe Sigint has something to say about it.
Snake, what's up? Why are you naked? I know there's a naked option under uniform that lets you take off the upper part of your uniform. But without a shirt on, your camouflage sucks, and your stamina goes down faster. You don't get any advantages whatsoever.
Sure there are.
Like what?
It feels good.
Man, you do whatever you want.
I will, thanks. Just one question, though.
What?
Is there a way to take off my pants?
Say what?
My pants, can I...
Oh, hell no. This Fox unit is a nut fest.
I forgot he does a creepy little laugh. I love the Sigint calls. They're so... Oh, man, they're the best. Well, there's a dude over... Oh, there's a dude right here, too. Well... Again, we've got to make our presence known to an extent. So why not, huh? Why the heck not? HQ, there's a man running around half naked. Well, alright. Listen, I know you're bored out there. Nothing but a bunch of snakes to look at, but come on. Life Med is here. We've also got Smoke G. We've also got a new type of box here that says Rain Stroke on the texture, but you can see it's the uniform Raindrop. So now we can pick up additional camos that have their own unique patterns. There's a ton of them to collect. I'll try and get all of them. But I think Squares is new. I'm not sure if we had that before. Maybe we did. I think Raindrop just goes in the middle. Yes. But for now, let's just stay naked because it's funny to annoy Sigint and others. Yeah, this early part of Operation Snake Eater is very difficult because you just don't have any real weapons or items or anything. Oh. Oh. So it does make it a little difficult. There we go. Boy, I really hope you turn around because I have a tricky predicament I'm in if you see me. There we go. Gotta make sure to go very slow because we don't want to arouse his suspicion. Hey.
Speak.
While falling, press the action button above branches.
Yeah, we know about the hang drop catch.
Speak.
Under the rope bridge,
Yeah.
flatten yourself
No,
against
we
the
got
cliff
it.
wall and proceed.
Speak. Let me go.
All right, well. There we go. So yeah, interrogating enemies is actually how you find a lot of secret stuff in the game. They give you a lot of good information. There's even some hidden mechanics that you otherwise wouldn't know about. And I think when they're knocked out, they can only give you... Is it 3 items? 2 or 3? It's 2 items. Sleeping, I think, is 3. Death is only 1, I believe, and of course, hold-ups are all 4. So I like holding dudes up. That sound, when we entered the area, you might have heard there was a little item sound. We go to our map. We can see that our mousetrap that we left here before, it caught something. So that's why I placed a mousetrap here. Is so we could catch a little critter. There's no enemies in this area right now, so we're free to do all kinds of stuff. Just kind of get our own little... Thank you. Get some Smoke G. Take out the Smoke G. The smoke grenades are actually a new item for this game. They were not in any prior game, at least any prior Metal Gear Solid game. They're one of my favorite weapons. Yeah, 10, 20 Smoke G every day. One of my favorite items from the series because, unlike the stun grenades that are loud and noisy, smoke grenades are nice and quiet and just create a cloud of smoke that... I love how he holds it. That can keep the enemy locked down and keep you invisible for a little bit. And up here, we get the C-Box A. That's right. You thought it was only a Solid Snake thing? Nope. Naked Snake also gets the power of the cardboard box. This thing is really good. It is like the best for a lot of reasons. Let me just go demonstrate one right now. See how fast Snake moves normally on this flat ground? Well, he moves a little slower going up slopes. You might not be able to see it very well, but I can feel it. See that? When it's a particularly steep slope, he goes up them pretty slowly. Well, the cardboard box has only one movement speed, and it is fast. You just glide all over. Look at that. So yeah, it's a speed run trick. I will be using it later for my own little tricks and techniques, but, you know, Sigint, let's see how he feels about our ingenuity. He wasn't a big fan of us wanting to take our pants off.
Snake, what are you doing?
I'm in a box.
A cardboard box? Why are you...
I don't know, I was just looking at it, and suddenly I got this irresistible urge to get inside. No, not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be here, in the box.
Destiny?
Yeah, and then when I put it on, I suddenly got this feeling of inner peace. I can't put it into words. I feel safe. Like this is where I was meant to be. Like I'd found the key to true happiness.
Uh-huh.
Does any of that make sense?
Not even a little.
You should come inside the box. Then you'll know what I mean.
Man, I don't want to know what you mean. Between you and Paramedic, is everyone but me that is hooked up with a Major Strange?
Ah.
Yeah, well, anyway, I suppose even that dumbass box might make a decent disguise if you wear it inside a building.
I love that one. That is a classic. So the feeling of inner peace also, I think, is a bit of a hint to let you know that you heal up faster in the box as well. So, you know, he's not completely insane, but the more we call Sigint, the more you'll start to question Snake's sanity. And here is our rat trap, and we got Bird E. And we can get our mousetrap back. Look, it's the whistling thrush. We captured it alive. So we can, you know, we could eat it, but we could also chuck it in there if we wanted to. We could pester someone with it. We do a lot of things with it. Probably won't eat it, but you never know. Back here, we get this iconic item. The zombie face paint. That, you know, I mean, come on. This is everyone's favorite. Most people who I've seen do their first playthrough of the game just go with this the whole time. Because it's very edgy, very Call of Duty. But more importantly, because we've just been pestering him about every weird thing we do, we gotta show it off to our buddy Sigint.
Snake, your face paint, it's...
I know. It's called zombie.
Zombie? What does that mean?
Beats me.
Are you serious?
Hello, Paramedic.
You mean you've never heard of zombies?
Nope.
Never.
You guys don't know anything. A zombie is a dead body that's been cursed and brought back to life by a master of black magic. Supposedly, they revive the dead and use them as slaves. It's also seen as a kind of punishment. People who commit terrible crimes can be forced to labor even after they're dead.
Interesting. How do you know all this stuff?
I saw it in movies.
I saw
like
it in
White
movies.
Zombie. Never seen it?
Oh, White Zombie.
Nope.
Oh,
Can't
right.
say I
Wrong
have.
era.
How about Plan 9 from Outer Space?
No.
Missed it.
You can't just focus on the things you like all the time. You have to expand your horizons, try new things. You guys need to get out more.
Yeah, well, anyway, that face paint doesn't look all that useful. Go ahead and wear it if you want, but I think you should change to...
You don't need to change anything.
Why not?
It makes them look awesome. Doesn't it?
Look, arguing about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Snake, you do whatever you want.
It does make you look cool.
This is the best game ever made. This is just the best game. Remember all of those just absolute slogs of mandatory codecs we had to deal with in MGS2? Yeah, no. All optional, all fun here. We'll be doing more of them as we get more weapons and such, but let's take off the zombie face paint. I keep pressing the wrong button because I feel like it's different in every single one. I don't know. We'll just go with this. Right. So let's go in here and meet up with Adam, the code breaker that we're supposed to rendezvous with. Hopefully he'll find our physique you know, intimidating, and oh, he's not in here. Is he in here? No, but thermal goggles are. Well, that's nice. And these, of course, are not real lockers, unfortunately, so let's just exit. His girl recommending Plan 9 from outer space in era. Yep, yep. No one came in to patch MGS2's ending. Also, he's got the wrong knife in his hand there. He's got the survival knife, reverse grip, in his right hand. He shouldn't be doing that. Doesn't do that normally.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
But no, by refusing to kill Solidus for 1 week, we didn't change anything. Maybe that'll be some
Say the password.
foreshadowing for a future way we could go about fighting a boss in this game, huh? Huh? Narrative themes? Huh? Anyway, who are the Patriots? Why don't you know, Adam?
Trapped.
Get down!
More slow motion gun shooting. Remember, Twin Snakes was over the top. As dudes just spiral and spray blood. Jesus, I forgot about that.
There is your answer.
I mean, it's not. It was very cool, but it wasn't the password. Oh, white woman. Okay, never mind. I trust you. Oh? Oh, now I really trust you. Suzetta Mine, man, he is just staring. Yeah, that was a pseudonym. We now know her identity. She's Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
I don't really know what girls are. I really wish I put a shirt on for this. Oh. Oh, this feels
Colonel
awkward.
Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
Love how awkward Snake
I
is
heard
during
he
all
was
this. He's
the
like,
code
please
breaker for
don't
NSA."
seduce me.
I was.
I
4 years
don't.
ago,
I
defected
don't.
to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It
He's like,
packs
can we
quite a
talk
punch.
about guns
Nice to
instead?
have
That's
on our
better.
bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
Wasn't the
It's
sideways
imitation,
gun
isn't
thing
it?
because of a common gun used
It's a
by
Chinese
street
Type
gangs?
17 pistol.
The
around
cheap
here.
magazines.
Even
So
that's hard to
there's a
come by.
couple different reasons for firing a gun sideways. A lot of them have to do with organized crime.
One I've got for you
I know
is
for
never
the American mafia, you know, like gangs in America back when they used the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun ejects shells from the top. So when they would do drive-bys, they would point it sideways out the window so the shells would eject back into the car. So they wouldn't be able to, you know, so they wouldn't leave behind evidence. Speaking of gun nut stuff, check out Snake here. He's going nuts over this custom 1911. But there's also, if you're tracking a vertical moving target, holding the gun sideways can help line up the sights. With, yeah, Eva's technique here, it has to do with the jump creating a horizontal sweep. There's a lot of actual applications for holding a gun sideways, but they're all very, very, very specific.
You had this with you, didn't you?
Yay! Hush Puppy, my beloved. I know Snake
Better
really
take
likes
this
the
too.
1911, but...
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue.
For a
his
gun
work
nut,
in
he
the
has no
Shadow
trigger
Lab.
discipline. You have to try squeezing off a shot.
They've got a whole army of scientists there developing.
They're usually
new
pretty good
weapons.
with the trigger
Security is
discipline, though.
tight.
It depends on the
Disguise yourself
cutscene,
as a scientist. You might be
because
able to
there's
save
different,
them.
it's like different qualities of in-game,
get
like,
Sokolov
hand
out of there.
model and rigging.
We'll see, won't we?
Some of them are, like,
Tell
fully
me how to get to the lab.
articulated, some of them aren't.
The safest way in is from the rear.
PS2, man, you did some weird stuff.
First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend
Does that
into
really
that
count
area
as a
and you'll reach
heliport?
cave.
It does have a
Move
helicopter
through the
there.
cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp.
I love her
After the
telling you
swamp,
all of
there'll
this
be a
and Snake's
warehouse.
barely paying attention.
Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out.
She
just
is
south of
actually
the
giving
lab.
you good information, but I think
Got
it's
it.
kind of funny that Snake's not paying attention, and most of the players aren't really paying attention to what she's saying
In
either at this point.
close-range
But
combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than
it's
a
good
gun.
info.
By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
Yep, so we
That
carved the
way,
little
I can
groove there.
instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Showing us his little stances. She's like, whatever, weirdo.
Right, let's get going.
And he's like, okay, let's move on.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there.
I get it,
There's
because
still
it's
an
a jungle
outlet
out
at the door.
there. It,
It's dangerous.
You
to
said
go
it
in the
like-
jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
you know,
I have to get back.
like you were trying to be
Can't gone for
funny,
too
but
long.
no, it's
They'll
literally a
start to
jungle
suspect
outside.
something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more.
Oh.
You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you.
No, please no more seduction. Girls are scary and I don't really know what they are. Oh.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be
Oh.
a good boy and lie down.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh, that's a lot easier to deal with.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
I said it before, but Eva rules, the boss
Trust me.
rules, paramedic rules.
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
I really like, again, Snake's, he's just a little guy in this game, you know? He's trying his best.
Gonna get that?
He's going through a lot.
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although, in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, we are going to save.